Hey, Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. Welcome back in here. It's Manda. I have a channeled message that came through a song, Dax. God, can you hear me? Man, did I get a lot of channeled message from that song. Did it give me chills? I felt it on every level. And God is saying, yes, my love, I hear you. I've always heard you. There's someone here, maybe more than one of you, that has found this message silently screaming inside, holding it together on the outside, but inside you feel like you're drowning in your thoughts, drowning in your patterns that you can't seem to break, drowning in addictions, in depression, in cycles that feel bigger than you. Each one of you, it's going to be different. Perhaps some of you are undiagnosed ADHD, right? Each one of you are going to be different. You've come times to a place where it feels like you've hit rock bottom, right? Where you're like at war with yourself. Like you don't even recognize the person that you're trying to become. The rainbow, completion, the corn. You're stuck between who you were and who you know you're meant to be. And that space is heavy. You've been carrying people, places, expectations while barely holding yourself together. The struggle, perhaps some of you struggle to express what you feel. Perhaps you feel alone even when people are around you. And for some of you, it gets scary sometimes. Like you're close to losing the fight with your own mind. Your head feels foggy. I wanted to say spoggy. Your body is speaking as well. Perhaps some of you got tension, inflammation, stomach issues, back pain. Your spirit has been holding too much for too long. And now you're at a point where you're not even ashamed anymore, right? You're just crying out, God, divine, can you hear me? And the answer is, yes, I hear you. God, the divine, hears you. But listen closely, beautiful. Are you hearing me back? I've been walking with you the whole time, even when you felt blind, even when you thought you were walking alone. That road you're on, you've been walking it by faith, even when you didn't realize it. Those chains that you feel on your feet, the weight, the habits, the pain, God said it never was going to be easy. God never said, divine never said they weren't heavy. But he did. The divine, he did give you the strength to break them. You may feel weak, but you're not powerless. This is that courage inside of you. There is courage inside of you. There is strength inside of you. Enough to break these cycles. Enough to heal wounds, ancestral wounds, childhood, wounds from your early 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. This didn't start with you, but it can end with you. The divine says, I hear every prayer, even the ones that you couldn't put into words, even the ones that came out of tears, silence, or anger. And I've been sending you signs constantly. Those birds, you noticed, that butterfly, that moth, that bees, the corn, that crane, that flower, those repeating numbers, those random conversations that just hit your soul. He's saying, it's me. I'm guiding you gently, leading you downstream towards the life that you've been asking for. But I need you to meet me halfway, he says. Pause for a moment and ask yourself honestly, what do you really want? Not what others expect of you. Not what survival forced onto you. What does your soul want? Write it, picture it, feel it, dream it, whatever works for you. And then follow the signs that he places in front of you. He says, the journey won't be perfect. There will be lessons. There will be moments where you feel like you're slipping again. But that doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're falling. It means you're healing. Your soul chose growth in this lifetime. It chose evolution. It chose to break cycles. And the divine God is saying, I'm right here with you. Through it all, even your ancestors of the highest light and good, they hear you, they see you, they've never left you. All they ask is, can you see me? Spirit, angels, ancestors, God, all of the highest light and good. Please come through for this collective. Thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful souls. Let me know in the comments if this helped you in any sort of way. Okay. This cycle is done. I want to say this deck is done. Spirit is saying the cycle is done. The rainbow is here after the storm. Your abundance and your blessings are coming in. 41 breaks down to 5. That's change. 9 is close to that completion. 10 is that completion and that new beginning. Spirit, angels, ancestors, please come through for this collective. These cards are powerful. The rainbow coming through is saying, the rainbow comes in like a promise, right? A surface level promise. Yeah, it's not a surface level promise, it's a soul promise. This is Spirit saying, you're not being punished, you are being guided through a storm that is already passing. Even if you can't see it yet. The rainbow only appears after the rain, which means that what you've been going through is already shifting. Completion. Some of you have or are trying to hold on to a cycle that are already ending. Patterns, relationships, versions of yourself. It's done. That heaviness that you've been feeling, that confusion, that emotional exhaustion, that's not random. That is like something in your life that is closing out. And I know, endings don't feel peaceful. They feel like loss. They feel like confusion. But this is the divine timing that is stepping in and saying, you can't carry this version of your life where you are going. Corn, harvest. Your harvest. But here's the truth. You don't just wake up in a harvest season, right? You grow into it. Everything that you've been through, the pain, the breakdown, the nights you thought you wouldn't make it, those sleepless nights, your mind was just spinning in circles. You have been planting seeds. You were planting seeds. Even in survival mode, you were planning, you were planting. And now, you're stepping into a space where those seeds begin to grow. But you have to stay. But yeah, you have to not give up right before the shift. Don't give up before the shift. 5 of Pentacles, change. This is exactly the feeling that we spoke about, feeling alone, feeling left out, feeling like no one truly sees you or understands your struggle. Some of you feel abandoned by people, by life, even sometimes by God, the divine. But here's what you don't see. You're not actually alone, right? You've just been in survival mode for so long that you stop looking up sometimes. Help, support, healing, it's all there. You just have to allow yourself to receive. divine intervention. Here's your angel coming through. And God is saying, I'm balancing things out behind the scenes. Even when you think nothing is happening, when you think it's not happening. Healing is taking place slowly, gently, deeply. Not rushed, not forced. You're being asked to be patient with yourself, to stop expecting yourself to be fixed overnight, to meet yourself with grace instead of pressure. 6 of Cups is like, this goes back to childhood, past wounds, past memories, old versions of you. Some of what you're battling right now didn't start today, all right? It goes way back. For some, this is inner child healing. For others, it's nostalgia, right? Wanting to go back to a place, to a time where things felt simpler, safer. And for some, this is ancestral. Cycles that pass down through the bloodline, through the DNA. Pain that was never processed. But here's the shift. You are not being pulled back to stay stuck there. You are being guided back to heal it. To finally give yourself what you didn't receive then. You cried out, God, can you hear me? Divine, can you hear me? And the answer is yes. I hear you. And not only do I hear you, I'm closing cycles for you. I'm guiding you towards healing and I'm preparing you for your harvest. But you have to release what's ending. You have to be patient with your healing. And you have to be willing to face what hurt you, so it no longer controls you. You're not broken. You are in the middle of a transformation. That moth or butterfly coming out of that cocoon. And yeah, it can be a little bit messy. It feels messy, right? It's hard. We have these ups and these downs. One day is good, one day is bad. But this is what it looks like right before things come together. Spirit angels, ancestors, of the highest light and good, can we get some final messages? King of Wands. Queen of Cups. 5 of Wands. 2 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. King of Wands, this is your fire coming back. Because somewhere along the way, you lost your spark. You lost your direction. You started doubting yourself. But this is the divine reminding you, you're not small. You're not meant to stay stuck in survival. There is leadership in you, vision, passion, purpose. Even if right now it feels buried under everything that you've been carrying, it's still there, waiting for you to stand up and claim it. Queen of Cups. Because this journey isn't just about pushing forward, it's about feeling your way through. You're being asked to reconnect with your heart. Stop suppressing your emotions like they don't matter. Your sensitivity, it's not your weakness, it's your gift. Your intuition, that quiet voice you've been doubting, that's been the divine speaking to you the whole time. You don't need to harden. You just need to feel. You need to trust that feel. Trust what you feel. 5 of Wands is that inner conflict, right? That mental battles, the overthinking, that push between old habits and new growth. The part of you that wants to rise and the other part of you that's still used to surviving. The tension that you feel, you're waiting for that pineapple to hit the fan, right? I wanted to say the SH1T hit the fan. That tension that you feel. You're not falling. You're not failing. That you outgrowing who you used to be. The growth is uncomfortable. Healing is messy. You're not doing it wrong. You're just in the middle of it. Do you hear that thunder? Because, the Two of Cups here, after the Five of Wands, the internal chaos comes alignment. Yes, it can be love, a soul connection, partnership that feels equal safe and seen. Whether you're meeting someone, you're currently in a relationship, perhaps you're both on a healing journey together. It'll be different for each of one of you. Perhaps it's you that's just coming into alignment. But deeper than that, this is you reconnecting with yourself. Mind and heart coming back into harmony. Trusting yourself again. Choosing yourself again. And from that place, the right people, the right connections, they meet you there. No, you're not broken. It's not your brokenness, right? Not your brokenness, but in your healing. The Page of Pentacles, this is your new beginning. It's small, but it is real. This isn't the overnight success or instant information, right? It's about one better decision, one new habit, one step forward, learning yourself again, rebuilding your life slowly and intentionally. This is you saying, I may not have it all figured out. I may not have all the answers, but I'm ready to try again, taking what you have learned into the next step. And you will pick up new wisdom, new lessons, sometimes with a teacher, sometimes with a student. You asked, God, can you hear me? And the answer was never just words. It's this transformation that is happening inside of you, that you are rising back into your power. You are learning to feel again. You are fighting through inner battles. You are reconnecting with yourself. And you are starting again, stronger, wiser, more aware. You're not at the end. You're at the turning point. So take that step, even if it's small. Because the divine is not just hearing you. The divine is walking with you. Beautiful souls, my Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe that found this message today. If it touched your heart, your soul, spoke to your soul inside, your spirit, let me know in the comments. Share your stories if you feel called. It might just help another soul. You'll be surprised. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being subscribers. Thank you for being on the journey with me here at Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. Some messages will resonate, some messages won't. Some is just your future self. Some is your past self. Some is your present self. We're all on a journey in different timelines. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I'll check you around.